What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Indigo coming at you guys with another story time. Today we got a good one. Today we got a amazing one. Today we're talking about the first time I ever got high. Right? Maybe some of you guys could relate to this story. It's an interesting one. But yeah, let's get into it. We got some Call of Duty Black Ops 7 gameplay in the background. I really never played this game yet, but I got the Game Pass and it was available, so I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot. Big zombies player over here, so I guess enjoy my BO7 gameplay. Alright, so this story all takes place freshman year of high school. This is about maybe 6 years ago. If my math is mathing, should be about 6 years ago. It all starts off with me asking my best friend at the time, Greg. We'll give him a name. That's not his actual name, but we'll just call him Greg for the story. Me and Greg literally hung out every single day of the summer. I know you guys always have like that one friend you just are so tight with and you hang out with every single day. And this was my friend at the time. Me and him were still pretty good friends to this day. But yeah, I asked my buddy to hang out and he comes over cuz neither of us were old enough to drive. So he has his mother drop him off. He was a year older than me. I was freshman year, I was probably 15, so he was probably 16, didn't have his license yet. And I remember we both got there. What we wanted to do, we wanted to get a vape. So we had this one guy that we called up. He was probably like maybe senior in high school or something. So we thought he was a big guy, big drug dealer guy. But we hit him up because we want to get vapes. And at the time, I think it was puff bars that were going viral. If you guys know what those are. But yeah, we hit up this guy. We tell him, yo, we want to vape. So we tell him where to meet us, and I live in like a neighborhood, but like not too far away from the neighborhood is a bunch of like food spots, like McDonald's and all that other stuff. Like a big parking lots and stuff. So I tell him to meet me over there at those parking lots because I was too scared of my mother seeing anything or like catching us, so I didn't want to risk it. So I have him meet us at that parking lot, and it's about maybe a mile or two walk. It wasn't too far. It was just me and Greg. So me and Greg just stroll over there and wait for him. He pulls up and we're like shitting ourselves because ooh, it's a scary drug dealer. But we get our vapes. It all works out fine. We were some little fiends, so we were pretty happy. After we got these vapes, we started the mile walk back home. But that was fine, nothing crazy or anything happened there. We were just smacking on our new vapes. And that Nick buzz that you got like whenever you first started smoking Nick, it was uncomparable, as I like to say. It was some fire buzzes. But anyways, I remember at this time I was home alone because my dad, he works throughout the whole day, like 12 to like 10 p.m. So the whole day he's always gone. And my mom, I remember she was at her friend's house for something. I'm not really sure what she was doing there, but she was at her friend's house. So me and Greg were home alone. We had the whole house to ourselves to do whatever. And I had this neighbor that lived right across the street. He was pretty big into like smoking and all that stuff, so we thought he was like really cool. Me and Greg, we hit this guy up and we're like, "Hey, do you have any marijuana? Like, do you have any weed?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have a dab pen. Do you want to come over?" And then me and Greg were like, "Oh, heck yeah, let's do it." All right, let's give this guy a name. We'll say his name is Rick. So we went over to Rick's house. We go through the basement because that's what he said. I guess he didn't want his parents catching us either. He was also a year older than me. I guess I thought it was cool hanging out with older people. I don't know. That's how it is in high school, man. Very cringe, to say the least. Very, very cringe. But yeah, we go in there. He's got a fan rolling because he's like, I don't want the basement to stink. So he's got his fan rolling, and he pulls out this like it was a really fancy, nice cart too. Like it was a very fancy Benjamin. So I have my boy Greg hit it first, and he's smoking on it, doing his thing, and then he hands it to me, and I'm smoking on it, and then I ask Rick, I'm like, wait, are you supposed to inhale these things? And he's like, yeah, are you dumb? I was like, oh, I had a whole realization there. Because I tried to smoke in the past before, never felt a thing, because I wasn't inhaling it, so I didn't know what to do. So when I asked him this, I was like, oh, so that's how you do it. But anyways, yeah, And my buddy Greg, he didn't know it either, so he wasn't inhaling it. He was just doing a whole bunch of mouth hits. So then we get the Benjamin and we actually inhale it, and we're coughing bad. Like we're sitting there dying. And I would say maybe like 3 hits, 3 mediocre hits, and Greg does the same. Our buddy Rick, he's telling us like the things we should probably look out for. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna probably want some water. Your mouth is gonna get dry and all that." And I'm just like taking notes and stuff because it's about to hit me. Like as soon as you hit the Benjamin, like it hits you pretty immediately. So now me and my boy Greg, we're faded. We're faded as fuck for the first time ever. And we're like, all right, Rick, we're gonna catch you later. We're gonna head back home. So we walk across the street back to our house. All the doors were locked and stuff. I didn't even have like a house key at this point. I just got in and out through the garage door. This garage door was a little messed up. Like trying to open the garage with the code, it was a little messed up. So I shit you not, me and Greg are chilling there for at least like 15 minutes typing in the code over and over again trying to get it right, but we're so high, like we don't really know what we're doing. We're just like laughing, pressing the code like, please open, open, please, and it's not opening. We're just stuck there. But eventually after like 15 minutes we got it done and we got the door open, so we finally were able to like get inside. All right, so the second that we walked into the house, we go straight to the pantry. We're seeing if we got any like snacks because we heard, the munchies were real. So we wanted to see, what kind of munchies that we had to snack on. And we find the most random food. We found 2 bags of marshmallows. And let me tell you, when I ate that marshmallow, I was feeling every granule, every atom of the marshmallow. It was absolutely delicious. It was probably the best tasting thing I've ever had in my life. Those 2 bags, we downed them. Those were absolutely gone. We finished those so fast. And we go into my room, and on my TV, we put on the movie. I don't know if you guys seen it, probably. It was with Lil Yachty. It was called How High 2. The perfect movie to put on for your first time smoking, let me tell you. But yeah, I digress. We put that movie on. I don't know. I just remember seeing life in like third person. My like POV was like slanted, like I don't know, like in Minecraft when you put your POV all the way up, that's how I felt I was looking. Let me tell you, these feelings were incredible. I was like, oh my lord, I'm so faded. We were like throwing marshmallows, catching them in our mouth. They're delicious. And me and Greg, we're starting to get a little hungry again because all we had was marshmallows. And we look in the freezer. Ooh, we got a frozen pizza ready to be made. So we put that bad boy in the oven. We put it the degrees on like maybe like 450. Put the bad boy in the oven, and then we go back to watching our movie. Unfortunately, we completely forgot about the pizza. We probably left that thing in there for like 30 minutes, and I don't remember the pizza until I guess the pizza burnt so bad that it started smoking, and the smoke started seeping all throughout my house. It made like the fire alarm start like beeping like crazy. And then we're like, whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Is the house on fire? And then we run to the kitchen and we're like, oh shoot, the pizza's in there. So we turn the oven off, and then we're looking at the pizza. It's basically on fire. It's smoking so bad. And we take this pizza out, we let it cool off for a minute. It's black. It's like burnt to a crisp. But we still cut it up, and we were like, all right, we're gonna give it a little taste test. We're gonna see what it tastes like. And I'm not gonna lie, like we still ate a good amount of that pizza. I guess it was the munchies just blocking out the bad taste. But yeah, I repeat, do not cook a pizza or use the oven while you're extremely faded. Probably not a good idea. Don't repeat the actions of me and Greg, please, guys. But nothing really eventful happened after this. My parents got home like an hour later. Me and him were absolutely slumped. We ended up just falling asleep while watching the movie. And we wake up the next morning and we're over here talking about like our experience and how it was, and we're like, dude, that might have been like the best experience I've ever had. Cause I mean, like when you're getting faded for the first time, stuff feels good. Like it feels real good. I was over there living in third person. And I guess you could say we almost burnt the house down, I guess. The house almost burned down, guys. But hey, if that fire alarm wasn't there, we may have been cooked. We may have been just as cooked as the pizza. The moral of the story is don't use the oven while you're high. Please, just don't. But yeah, just don't do what me and Greg did in this story. All right, and you should be good. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I got a really good video for you guys tomorrow, so stay tuned. Hope you guys like this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Indigo, I'm out.